So this is After Effects Apprentice Lesson 3, Comp 12. We're going to learn about adjustment layers. So here we are in Comp 12. We've got why we work, the Muy Bridge, and our clock layers. And the first thing that we're going to do is add an adjustment layer to this comp. Layer, new, adjustment layers. And that is going to fit the size of the comp. And what they want us to do is add a blur effect. So we'll go down to blur, we will pick fast blur. We'll lay that on top. And we'll scrub the blur. Just so it's slightly out of focus. 10 looks good. And then, so we'll name this blur. And what we want to do is that we want to blur the background but not the text. So we're going to drag this layer down one. And the next thing they want us to do is I'm going to hit S for scale. And I'm going to scale this down to give us kind of like a soft border. And then they want us to pick up a screen mode for this, either overlay or screen, which one let's see. That's what overlay looks like. That's what screen looks like. Overlay seemed a little better. And with that, we might be able to even increase our blur again. Now that we've got. So that kind of has a nice glowing effect. So we'll and then what we'll do is we will walk our text in. So that's where it's going to land. So I'm going to hold down, I'm going to keyframe P, hit home to get to the beginning of our comp, and we will just scrub this out of the screen. And I'd kind of like it to come out of this, we've got this nice line here, and I'd like it to be blurry on top of that. So what we'll do is we'll duplicate the blur, bring it on top, and then we will create a mask. So make sure that that layer is selected. And we will create that line right there. And then when we do the comp, and in this world, let's make that even blurrier. And let's take that, make that a normal screen mode. Ooh, that's terrible. All right. Work, and then let's mess with our text a little bit, make it a little sexier. Let's put on some layer styles. Let's try bevel and emboss. Oops. Wrong deal. We need to make sure I have why we work selected. Layer, layer styles, bevel and emboss. That looks good, and let's add a drop shadow to that. And let's just soften up that drop shadow. Alright, and so then render something like that, just 5 seconds. So move the render bar there, and that's what you guys will render.